Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahushua. This is YYBY. I want to talk about producers, different type of producers. Fellas, it's different type of producers. Stop. Get off your high horse. Stop thinking one is lesser than the other. You have producers who that's good at playing all instruments. They can play drums, physical drums, play guitars, strings, hats. They grew up playing these instruments, these skills. And a lot of the times when they produce or putting their music together, especially if they're a solo producer, they record their instruments in. They probably record their instruments inside whatever DAW they're using, and then build the drums inside, the DAW they're using. Or they got a drum set. They got an electronic drum set, or they got a real drum set, and they mic it up real good based on your place, how big your location is, how big your studio is, stuff like that. Dope. All right. You got producers who only use what they call it, MIDI pattern, MIDI sequencer pattern or something like that, like FL Studio or in Studio One, a couple other DAWs. I think Reese's have one. They don't use physical MIDI. They don't even use physical equipment. They don't use MIDI triggers like this right here. They don't even use that. They type everything in. It's a mental thing. Because they still have to know notes. You still have to know notes. Because people who play real instruments, they have a standard or a mentality where they think like, oh, you don't know what you're doing because you don't play like me. But they still have to know notes, okay? And I get it, because you got people who can't play notes, but you got people who are very good at hearing notes. Like me, I'm in between. I play physical. I don't use the pattern, the drum patterns. Type the patterns. I don't type my sounds in. I play it from the keyboard and I use the drum pad. I have to play it that way. Now, if I'm doing some extra detailing inside the drums or whatever, then I go to the drum pattern and add something with it or something like that. Or I maybe play on the drum pad or something. But I'm known for having an ear for music. I was born into music. I was known for having an ear. I know when something don't sound right. That's the difference with me. Okay. Then you got producers, like I was saying, like me, who only play with the MPCs, any MIDI triggers, drum pads, whatever. They play that way. Some dudes are so nice, they put those sounds inside the drum pads, and you think there's this real loud drummer playing. Got skills. You think it's a real live drummer playing, man. And sometimes they great with putting chords and sounds and stuff together with those drums, or they just crazy with their drums and they just add samples to it. And you got the ones who just chop up samples. They're a sampling producer. They not good at playing live instruments. They okay with, they got the ear for sound and music, but they don't really play nothing. They not really that good playing chords on keys. But they know how to chop some samples and manipulate it and put it together. Every one of those worlds I dealt with as a kid. Every one of those worlds to me is dope. Get out your high horse, and thinking that you're more better than that other person. Because they don't do what you do. Because if you really go through the history, these different worlds have made so much money off of what they do, man. Has made so much money and changed the game got respect for what they do, and I respect every one of them. I respect every one of them because they both take time and work, and they you still have to have an ear. You have to have an ear. You have to have an ear for music. If you don't got nothing else, you have to have an ear for music. What sound good and what don't sound good. What you blend with each other, what don't blend with each other. You have to have that in creativity. So for all the producers, I tip my hat to y'all, man, and you know, keep being creative. Don't be a bandwagoner. Be creative. No, stop making beats how other people make them. It's good to feel that you dope, but stop trying to belittle other worlds of what they do. Because a lot of the times when I sit back and pay attention, a lot of people still hop on the bandwagon with those same people who they dissing. If you disagree or you think different, let me know. This is YYBY. Peace.